1000万 MLB 翻訳侍戦士チャンネルへようこそ。ドジャースが8対0の圧勝を収め、運命の第5戦へ。ムーキー・ベッツが決勝ホームランを放ち、ブルペンの継投が完封を達成。舞台はロサンゼルスへ。シリーズ決着の行方にご注目ください。今回はこの白熱の試合を詳しく解説している番組の日本語翻訳をお届けします。ご感想などありましたら、ぜひコメント欄までお願いします。それではご覧ください。
Joe, thanks. Great job as always. And a Dodger big win. Shutout time. They're back in the series. We go to pivotal game 5, and away we go. Joe introduced everybody, so I don't even have to do that. You all know who's here. D-Train in a minute in the train station. But the traditional 8-pitcher shutout, Alex, just like we all planned it. You know, a baseball gem, but the Dodgers needed it.
It's not how they wrote it up. But look, the Dodgers starters ERA is 10. The bullpen is about 2.3. So there's your story. It's not the way you wrote it up, but you have a game 5 back in Los Angeles.
Absolutely. And let's not forget, we saw the Dodgers offense shine tonight, which is something that has been missing the past couple of days. I mean, we all know that the San Diego's Padres have this great pitching staff, but if Mookie doesn't come through, if Shohei doesn't come through, it's not going to happen there.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it when the game, or last night when we found out it was Dylan Cease versus TBD. Well, TBD is the MVP of the game. I mean, they had 8 pitchers went out there.
Nice, Cap.
Thank you. They had 8 pitchers went out and shut down a hot San Diego Padres team. So, game 5, here we go. This is what you want to watch. If anyone told us before the series started it would come down to a 5th game, we'd all agree to it because these teams are so evenly matched. Now the fun begins on Friday.
But Cap, is exactly what you forecasted and what you said was most important for the Dodgers is to play ahead, especially with TBD, right? And they did that today. Mookie Betts, 3 balls over the walls in 3 consecutive first innings. 2 of them are actually home runs.
Oh, I like that. I see what you did there. Yeah, and look, and they did it without Freddie Freeman, right? So you take him out, you put Max Muncy at first. He hadn't played there in a couple of years, and he did just fine. He's standing by now with our Ken Rosenthal. Look, obviously, they saved their. However they did it, they saved their season. You go to game 5. That's the most important thing. But wasn't it nice to see the Dodgers show you a little something? They had lost 8 of their last 9 playoff games going the last couple of years, right? So they had been backs against the wall and just kind of went home. So wasn't it nice to see them respond tonight like they are the best team in baseball? Because they are.
Yeah, it really was. You know, they never allowed the San Diego Padres fan base to get into it. You know, they silenced them right out of the gates. And this is, you know, this fan base in San Diego, they didn't let any Dodger fans there, remember? Didn't you say it? No Dodger fans allowed. But what a great job. They showed some fight. Look, this team has been in the postseason for I don't even know how many years in a row. So they've been in these positions before. I know it hasn't worked out in the past, but I tell you what, they have a chance to flip the script and change the narrative in Game 5 in Dodger Stadium.
I got to talk about my boy, Mookie Betts. He's one of the thunder in this lineup. He might be one of the most important players in this organization, to be honest with you, throughout the year. I would like to show you guys some clips right here.
Nice.
About my man showing some love at the gate. Bam! That's my dog. That's the guy I know. When he's having fun out there, his ability to take over. He take things to the next level. This is the guy that when he get going, the Dodgers get going. And with the help of Ohtani, I mean, that's why they are where they are.
Poppy, when you said I'm going to go to the video, I thought you were going to go back to Tom and Jerry, but you didn't. But in all seriousness,
that's for later, buddy.
KB, one of the guys that I got to give some flowers to is Dave Roberts, because here's a guy that's always a steady hand. He's consistent. You know, LA media like New York media, they go up, they go down, injuries, no injuries. But Dave Roberts is a consistent, steady hand. He's done a great job. Game 5 is set up beautifully. WrestleMania 5.
How about, to your point, what did Max Muncy say? We were relaxed.
That's right.
Right? So that goes to the manager, I would think, keeping them all relaxed, right? Let's talk about the pitching, though. Let's go to the train station. Let's welcome in D-Train. Load up that train station. Oh, look at that. Look at the trains coming in. It's all beautiful. How good is that? And the graffiti got cleaned up, D. Nice job. You got the crew in there.
My bad, dog.
I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. But the bottom line is, this was a gritty win for the Dodger rotation, the bullpen, and really just the whole staff in general. They knew they needed this ball game, and they really did a good job of taking this whole crowd and this hot San Diego lineup out of the ball game. I felt like they followed the myth all night long. They executed, especially to Fernando Tatis and Machado. I thought the way they attacked him with the fastball and spun the slider and stayed ahead of him and kept him off balance really was the key. And once they scored runs, Dave Roberts was able to deploy whoever he wanted to be able to win the matchup. And the bottom line is, hey, guys, if you guys don't win the matchup, we go to Cancun. So they're going to hold off on that trip just a couple more days. But they forced a Game 5 in their own house. It's going to be rocking and rolling in Dodger Stadium for Game 5.
Hey, behind you, D-Train. Sorry, man. Look at the wall, man.
You know what? I'm so sick of you, man. Like, we just cleaned it up, Poppy. Now I got to go call the city and get more money. You know what? I'm going to take that watch from you and pay for that too, Cat Daddy. I see what you got on your wrist.
En la casa.
You know what? I'm sick of you and your perm.
Hey, and your perm. Hey, don't be hating on Billy D. Williams like that. Come on now. Train, that's messed up.
Oh, man.
The D train has left the station. There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Something to say?
Yeah, I did. I forgot. But no, just back to what David was talking about, Mookie Betts. Just think about it. Yesterday, before Game 3, everyone was talking about Mookie Betts struggling. Now, all of a sudden, he's the hottest hitter in baseball. That's how quickly things can change in the postseason.
Sure.
Well, you did say, you looked at the tape, there's nothing wrong with him. And then, Poppy, you gave your boy the speech. He delivered the home run yesterday, but the home run today is so big. Got him up early, gave him a chance to relax, and the Dodgers go on to a rout. 8-0.
Everybody get worried. And you know what? I feel familiar with because that happened to me on my playing days. When I was cold, when I was not getting it done at the moment, everybody get worried. But to be honest with you, I wasn't really worried about you. You know why? Because the captain did a breakdown on your videos hitting. I did a breakdown on your video hitting. We didn't see anything different on what you do when you are hitting and when you are not. In the playoff, anything happened real quick. I mean, you can go 0 for 8 or for 10 or whatever. But tell me what your mentality has been the past couple of days.
Whew, man. For a little bit, you know, I was like over 20, over 30 or something like that. And so
Who cares?
I was just letting it get to me. I was really just letting it get to me. And really what was getting to me is that I just wasn't able to help the team, man. I just wasn't able to. I know it's going to take everybody, but I just wanted to do my part to control the things that I could control. And I wasn't, man. I was messing up and not doing my part with the team. And so that was what was really killing me. And so I really just reached down, said some prayers, reached down deep, and just tried to become a dog, and it worked.
Mookie, what's up? This is Derek, man. Great game, great last couple games. How much are you guys looking forward to now going back to L.A.? Obviously, we know how this rivalry has gone over the last couple years, and the back and forth that it's been between the players, the fans and the players. But how do you expect the fan base to welcome you guys for a Game 5? And did you expect that this series would probably go the whole way?
I mean, you definitely kind of expect us to go 5 games. I mean, it's been back and forth all year. Anything can happen in these games. But I think it'll be great. I think the stadium will be rocking. It'll be loud. But we just have to continue to play our game and don't try and do too much. Just control the things that we can control and come out ready to go.
Hey, Mookie, Alex here. Congrats on the big win, and congrats on the last few nights. You've hit 3 balls over the wall in back-to-back first innings. How deflating was the first one? Profar stole one, and how rewarding was the last 2 nights when he wasn't able to catch it?
Oh man, that's, the first one. I mean, that was in the midst of the over whatever, and so that was really deflating. And then yesterday I got to see one fall. I felt kind of like Steph Curry a little bit. I just needed to see one go in, and then I know I could do it. And now I have my confidence back, and I'm ready to go.
Mookie, Poppy recorded this heartfelt message to you yesterday on the air and to the fans at home so they could see it. And obviously, you know what he thinks of you. And when he was done, I thought that maybe he could start a business, charge $29.99 for a similar message. I'm curious, would you pay the $29.99 for a message of that ilk from Big Poppy? Is it worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything from him, I got him. That's big bro. So if he says something, I'm listening. You see, he said it, and I got a call, I got a text message, I got on national TV, I got the message, and it's been working. So Poppy, Pun, like I'm gonna call you when I need another message. Just make sure you answer.
Hey, I got a message for you right now. Come back to LA tomorrow and finish it so I stay here.
I got you.
Hey, Mookie, congrats,
you,
man.
kid, man.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll see you Friday, okay?
Thank you. Love you guys, man. Good to hear from you.
Oh, you're the best. Always great to talk to Mookie and see him, Poppy, as you said, having fun, right? Just to feel good. He said he felt like he wasn't helping the team and, got going yesterday and then hits the big one today, and you see the difference, right? And, Derek, you talked about it. There was nothing wrong with his swing at all, nothing mechanically wrong. It's just a matter of going out there and keep doing what you're doing, and it finally paid off for him.
Yeah, it's the gift and the curse of the postseason. You're hot, you're the greatest player on earth. You struggle, what's wrong? What I like to hear from Mookie is said what frustrated him is he felt as though he didn't have a chance to help the team, right? It wasn't that he doesn't feel as though he could play or he could hit. It's just after the game, you're sitting there and you feel like you let your teammates down because you didn't contribute, and he's contributed in a big way.
Sure.
And you see it in his face. Mookie's got that big old Magic Johnson smile, and it exudes great energy. And when you're relaxed and when you feel good, you play better. And he's starting to play better. That's trouble for the Padres.
Yeah, there you go. So, a big win for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts was great. Ohtani delivered an RBI in the bullpen with 75 guys out of the pen through a shutout. So.
ドジャースが見事な完封勝利で、パドレスとのシリーズを2勝2敗の5分に戻しました。注目は、初回にホームランを打った、ムーキー・ベッツの活躍です。今日の一発で、チームに勢いをもたらしました。投手陣も8人で継投し、パドレス打線を沈黙させる好投でした。これでシリーズは決着の第5戦へ。ドジャースタジアムは、大いに盛り上がるでしょう。果たして、ドジャースがこの勢いを維持できるのか、それともパドレスが反撃に出るのか。スリリングな一戦が期待されます。ご意見ご感想などコメント欄までお願いいたします。この動画が面白いと思っていただけましたらチャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いいたします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。